Yo, what's up? I want to talk about the secret to good communication. Now, there's lots of variables, right? And we've got to be a good listener. You got to talk in a way people understand. And here's the thing: really good communication is a two-way exchange. So you could be a master communicator, and your listener, if they're not present, or they get defensive, and they shut down, or whatever happens to them, that is not good communication. And in a couple like a marriage or a very high stake relationship, when you're communicating to someone, you've got to be able to track your audience. And it's called attunement. We want you to attune to the other person. So when they look away, you stop talking for a second. When they roll their eyes, you stop talking. You want the person to be with you, right? If you really want to be understood, you need the other person to be with you. And if they get defensive, like, I am listening, and they roll their eyes again, it's like, sounds good. I'm going to communicate with you when you're ready to actually be here. But the eye rolling, the turning away from me, all of that tells me you're actually not interested in what I'm saying. So we've got to learn how to talk in a way that has the other person stay with us. And if the moment you feel dropped by them as a speaker, the listener drops you, eye rolls, changes the channel, looks at their phone, whatever, you stop, because you want to be attuned. You want this nice rhythm where you speak and they're like, oh, okay, was it this or was it that? This is really good communication. And if you are like, dude, that's not my experience at all, and I don't know how to do that, you have more to learn. And when you're communicating with someone who doesn't also want to do better at communication, you're going to stay stuck, right? Because no matter how skilled you are, the other person isn't developing their communication chops. Therefore, you're going to just continue to beat your head against the wall. So I really want you to get this, that good communication is a two-way street involving two competent people who are willing to listen well and speak well. And when that happens, there's a synergy, a flow, and man, it just feels so much better, even though you might be really triggered. You might be really upset, but at least the person's with you, right? They're trying their best to understand. Or you're really defensive, you notice, when they're speaking and you want to interrupt them, but you're breathing through it and you're like, you're pushing yourself because you really want to get what they're telling you. And when the two of you make this kind of effort, your communication is very, very different. All right. So leave a comment below if this was helpful, and commit to learning how to communicate better.